As we grow old, stress starts to take a toll on our health, on our overall well-being. Now, how do we maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle? To give us some tips on how to achieve ultimate wellness, we have in the studio Dr. Mj Torres of the Zen Institute. Good morning, Dr. MJ. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, good morning, and I'm happy to be here.
Good to have you back. Okay, some of those who are susceptible or most susceptible to stress are those in the workforce, of course, especially the working moms, the working dads. What must they do to live a healthy and balanced lifestyle?
Okay, so you see, we cannot do away with stress. You know, everybody has to work. Even me, I really do work. But it is really good to, how do you maintain it? Number one is still diet and exercise. You really have to find time for it, you know. Like let's say every day, if your work is 8 to 5 and you cannot work out in the morning, at least after work, I know you're very tired, but the tiredness when you work out is so much different than the tiredness of your whole day work. Even if you're really tired, stressed mentally, and usually it's a mental stress, but to give a balance on that physical stress, you need it.
Yes.
In that way, you won't feel the heaviness of that stress in your head. It's more of, you have to put the stress more physically. Then, of course, the usual diet, balanced meal, high fiber diet is very important. You know, I would say it's quite expensive, you know, to live a healthy lifestyle. Like you have to order food if there's nobody preparing. But sometimes you just have to be practical. You know, those like sauteed vegetables in your canteen. You can, you know, you can just eat all those vegetables, any kind of vegetables, even if it's sauteed.
Yeah. Incorporate vegetables more in your diet, and always fruits as well, right?
Yes, fruits, vegetables, and if it's meat, make sure it's lean meat. If you have the option to eat fish, it's better. And the carbohydrate, like the rice. I know Filipinos are rice eaters. If you have
Only rice.
Only rice, you know, and if you have the option to get brown rice, which is high in fiber, that would be preferred. Or if it's white rice, because that's the only thing that's available, then don't eat so much. Don't even finish one cup.
I'm hearing more and more these days about portion control.
Yes.
So you can eat most of anything, but just small portions.
Yes, and less of the carbohydrate.
Yeah. Okay, if they want to seek professional help, though, you at the Zen Institute offer what you call 5 steps to ultimate wellness. So tell us more about that.
Okay, so sometimes even if you try to do your diet and exercise, you feel like it's not enough. You don't know if you're doing it right. So at Zen Institute, we usually, we call this the 5 steps to wellness. First, we have to diagnose. And diagnose means like, even if you're not sick, like we check and we do some screening, we check your blood, we check your hormones, we check your minerals and everything. We have this, we call it magnetic it's not like an MRI, but it's more of an imaging, computerized imaging, wherein you just hold those poles, and we will be seeing more of which organ needs to be further investigated. Like if, like, let's say you get migraines all the time, then we would see there's some red spots on your brain, and then so we need to check on that. What's causing the migraine? We need to take the history, etc. After the diagnosis, then before we even give you treatment, we have to do cleansing. Cleansing means one of it is detoxification, like colonics hydrotherapy, which is very popular. It's very comfortable nowadays. It's not as comfortable as before because there are now machines wherein you'll just sit down and everything will be done for you. Okay, so that's comfortable. Then another kind of detoxification, now we can go to intervention rather. Okay, intervention means like we now do the treatment. So we would usually do intravenous therapy for multivitamins, for rejuvenation, and even for sometimes weight management. So it really depends on what you need after we have diagnosed and we have cleansed. So that's intervention. The fourth step to wellness that we do is rejuvenate and regenerate. So once we have given you the protocol that you need, no, example in weight management, then we need to repair those cells. And the ultimate in wellness that we offer, or that we recommend rather, is the stem cell therapy.
Yeah.
Okay, it is autologous stem cell therapy, meaning coming from your own, so that you'll feel regenerated. You don't do stem cell when you have cancer. You do it when you don't have it, so that you prevent all these diseases.
And then regenerate healthy cells.
Of course, it actually prevents the aging process. The aging is not you look old. The aging is more of your cells do not get replaced, then you get sick. Then you get all these aging diseases. And of course, on top of being healthy from inside, people also would like to look younger, you know, have a younger looking skin. And that's always part of it. The approach is always inside and out.
But Doc, when you hear stem cell, it's like maybe you get daunted because of the price point,
Okay.
right? It's very expensive.
Before that stem cell, there are still regenerative therapy that we do, which is less expensive and which can be well recommended also based on your lifestyle and your age. So we also have, for the regenerative, the PRP, the platelet-rich plasma. Sometimes they call it the vampire treatment. So that's a little less expensive. We even have some machines, and we do coaching also.
Yeah. The important thing is you tailor fit for the client,
Yes.
right? The medical approach to wellness. Okay, how can they reach you, Dr. MJ?
Okay, so we have 4 branches. We have one in Scout Ralios, Quezon City. We have in Sofitel Philippine Plaza. We also have in Centuria Medical and at Binondo. Now, our mobile number is 0917 804 6051, and our landline is 441 1712.
Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us, Dr. MJ Torres of the Zen Institute.